Something on that Bonnie.
J C Note.
425 win. Shout to Social. Beast.
All right, we're here. Gosh, next day for me. Busy. Fam, full-time job, everything. Lots of landscaping to do in my own yard, for crying out loud. Trying not to disturb dust too much. I'm actually breathing in my shirt because I didn't bring down a respirator or a mask, which I wasn't thinking about it, but it seems to be working out for me okay. There's gotta be a little bit of silica in some of this dust that's in the rockery and off of the foundation as well, and not something that I want to breathe. Make sure you wear a mask. Yeah, boy!
As usual.
Upside down. Oh, yeah.
Jsizz?
All right, let's see what's in this package. Anybody ever cut through what they through the package and then into what you're? Oh yeah, baby. What is that? That's that Cat 8 Ethernet, 40 BPS a second. Look, it's the pimp patch cable. Nice.
Pick your brain out with the rainbow color flying at me, bro.
I can't believe this. It was kind of sketched out how it all happened, but issues when I was getting these miners, trying to get that process to happen and everything. Like one of the websites I went to was Sketch. It was like through Shopify or the Shop app or whatever, and it had PayPal and like. Anyway, I already went to my bank to like nuke them. I went straight to the manufacturer, to Canon, to get an Avalon, and they just happened to have a deal, and it was strange to me because like I'm in DeFi, I do Web3 and things where they want you to send. It's just trustless, right? I mean, you send and you just trust. Anyway, long story short, what I'm getting to is I'm all excited because I seen a box in front of the door. Yo, it's the miner that I ordered from Canon. I mean, it's gotta be. I haven't even looked at the package slip yet. It's crazy, but a crazy deal that I got from them on the site. If it is actually from them, let's take a look and see. Wow. But yeah, so looks like we're gonna be doing an unboxing on the GreenMiner Telegram, and we're going to be doing two unboxings, but wow, because you don't really, I mean, it is what it is until you actually have the item, and it looks like I have the item unless the box is empty, and wow, that was just a crazy ride on getting a couple miners. The other Avalon that we're gonna unbox, I got off eBay, as I just couldn't find a distributor anywhere that was gonna sell it to me for a decent price. It just seemed like everybody was getting them from Canon and then marking them up 100%, and it was a better deal than the one I got used, and it's more terahash too. So I mean,
pretty pathetic compared to one of those Avalon miners, let alone two. So that's going to ramp things up a lot. Probably when I decide to go bigger here, I'll just skip these L3s and go to something larger scale. I'm not sure which one yet, but overall things are looking pretty good on the mining side. They're looking to be really bright soon. Yeah, it's like, just throwing numbers out, like 3,000 times more powerful than what I have. So it's definitely gonna kick it. Price of the token, if people aren't super familiar with market cap and liquidity, typically large investors want to see liquidity to be 10% of the market cap. So if you have a $100,000 market cap, they want to see 10,000 in liquidity. So we have twice as much in liquidity as market cap. So
all right, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there, and oh man. Up from the dwelling where I'm putting the miners and connecting to the modem, the router that I have in my little office space here. I want it to be finished looking, of course, so.
Wait.
Hello, garage. This is the plate I went for. It's the just universal cable wall plate. It's just got a hole in it like that to put cords in or whatever. I'll stuff some insulation or something like that in there to just block off any sort of flow, and there'll be insulation in the wall too. All right, there we go. Much better. You know, when you take the roll and you go like this and you kind of do this, I mean, it's supposed to be 7 feet. I guess they are 7 feet. 7 feet's kind of short, bro. I don't know. It's not looking good. I am stressing about this not being long enough. I should have maybe measured it out a little bit better. I'm not sure, but
Played it cool, broke the rules, and we hated the crowd. I said, Grandma, I ain't eating chat. Spit it on my sleeve.
you're coming with me. GreenMiner, baby. Okay, this was pretty cool. They have some foundation. It's probably ties for the pouring panels. But this is good because I just went ahead and busted the vapor barrier right over the top of this, and it's kind of like pins holding it to the slab to keep it nice. Keep the plastic right where I want it. All right, well, let's get one of these miners up here. So that's why I have that ether cable plugged in to the furthest spot on that router. So I'm thinking like right there. And then, oh man, it's gonna work. Interesting thing is with these cables, the shorter they are, the faster they run. There's an issue with the landline. I really want to have the tower landline, so I might have to move the tower a little bit, but worst case scenario, I get a little longer landline for hooking up the tower from the booster, because I don't want to be Wi-Fi on the tower anymore if I'm going to have issues with it dropping and things. I mean, I don't think I'm going to need the tower up and running as long as these guys are hardwired into the router, or landline into the router, and you know, having their connections so they're connected to the mining pool, and making sure that we're getting as much terahash rate per second as possible. That's all I'm really concerned about. Now, the other thing I'm hoping is going to work out is I really like to face them this way, the way it's sitting right now on the slab, because I've got C19 power cord input right here, which I want to run this way to go to the Wi-Fi timer, or the breakers that are connected to the Wi-Fi timer. So in regards to the exhaust as well, because I want the exhaust fans to go this way. If we're pulling cold air from the opposite side over here, exhausting out this way, because we're going to be hooking up ductwork to these fans so that we can get all that hot air from the miners going right on out through the vent on the building, so the dwelling space down here stays nice and cool. It seems to be always consistent in the 71 to 73 degree range, it seems like, from every time I've been down here. All right, so another thing that just came onto my mind was vibration of these, and if that vibration is going to cause them to move. Now, this foundation, a little bit, it's not perfectly smooth and flat, so there are some little like bumps and rocks and stuff that are within the concrete that work as a little bit of traction, but I'm thinking I want to at least get a chunk of rubber. I've got rubber like a DIY, so I save a lot of different things that I use for if I'm working on cars or whatever the case may be. So I'm thinking I'm going to get a chunk of rubber and put a nice chunk of rubber underneath miners, so that any vibration, it'll just kill the vibration, and then they won't be drifting around on top of the slab. I couldn't remember where I put this. I love that, coming in the garage. Where did I put it? I don't know. And you look everywhere and stuff. After 3 hours, no, I'm kidding. So I got my piece of rubber that I use that I cut for all kinds of different stuff. We're going to cut a chunk off of this, and it's starting to bring down more things that I need here. 125 amp 8 circuit distribution box. We'll bring that on down with us too. All right, we're getting the rubber mat in place.
My grandma was.
All right, we're getting that second Cat 8 ran. Looks like we're going to be okay with the length. All All right, brought the cables down so I can get those plugged in. Begin the hardwire work from the 240 to the Wi-Fi Bluetooth timer that I want to use. Wiring out from the Bluetooth timer to the sub panel or the junction box. That's probably going to be good for me today. I want to talk to my buddy in the trade in relation to the sub panel box. The instructions for the sub panel box, they have them printed out in black and white, and it just says, you know, hook your main wire up, hook your neutral, and the equipment ground. This is something that I don't want to speculate on. I want to make sure that I hook up to the right input, because again, this is a black and white, and the wires actually do have color, and you want to make sure that you have the correct color in the correct slot as far as this goes. Don't want to fuck around with electric. Don't want to fuck around with the electric. Don't want to put my life on the line.
Something on that Bonnie.
J Sizzl the C Note.
425 win.